Tucker. Lady Owls will start number 11, Aaron Enoch. Number 14, Julia Dickerson. Number 22, Marissa Spivey. Number 21, Emery Jones. And number 32, Chloe Collins, the starting five for Smith County, the visiting team on the scoreboard. Again, number 11, Aaron Enoch. Number 14, Julia Dickerson. Number 21, Emery Jones. Number 22, Marissa Spivey. And number 32, Chloe Collins, the starting five for the Owls of Smith County, dressed in the road black, the gold numbers, the white trim. Livingston, coached by Leslie Riddle. She's assisted by Billy Sales. They come in 2-0 on the season to the Lady Wildcats. They'll start number 1, Mally Carwile. Number 10, Emma Poston. Number 14, Keely Mullins. Number 20, Chloe Jenkins. And number 24, Ellie Butler, the starting five for the Wildcats of Livingston Academy, dressed in the home white. The blue numbers, the gold trim on the basketball uniforms for the Wildcats. New uniforms here for Livingston as they break out these new white uniforms. I don't think the blue ones were new. They may have been, as Livingston won earlier today, beating the home team, Clark Range, by a final score of 52-43 earlier today. The Livingston Academy boys won big just a few moments ago against Sunbright, defeating Sunbright 84-39. Now the Livingston girls getting ready to play against Smith County here. Smith County not in the black, they're in the gray uniforms with the black numbers, the gold trim. Collins stepping in to jump for Smith County. Mullins will jump for Livingston as the lead official steps in. Same set of officials for game 3 here as they've called all the games today, and Smith County will control the tip with Spivey with it in the backcourt. Spivey now to Jones. Jones lob to Collins open on the left baseline. Her jumper no good. Rebound tapped around. Collins got it back, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Livingston on the follow by Collins. It'll go on Chloe Jenkins, picking up her first foul of the quarter on Livingston, but it will put Chloe Collins on the free throw line to shoot 2. Collins going there with 7:46 to play in the quarter and scores the first point of the day. Collins with her first point. And she'll step back up there for Smith County. Puts this one on the way. That one's good again. So Collins makes them both. Mullins to play the ball in. Goes inbounds to Jenkins against pressure by Smith County. Mullins gets it back now for the Lady Wildcats. Livingston playing without Mally Jean Coleman, their only senior, as Jenkins with it on the far side. She'll go to Poston. Poston up top. A little contact there by Jones. Now Carwile on the left baseline. Her pull-up jumper is no good. Collins with the rebound for Smith County. Jones now to bring it front court. Jones lob in the corner to the player down there. The right baseline jumper no good. Spivey going to knock it out of bounds as taking that jump shot for Smith County was Aaron Enoch there for the Lady Owls. And Mullins to play the ball in for Livingston. Mullins goes inbounds. Ball knocked away and stolen by Enoch. Enoch with the steal in the corner now to Dickerson. Dickerson, no, that's Jones with it. Jones will drive, and as she goes, a reach going to be called on Livingston. I think they've got Mullins here. We'll wait and see. Poston was there as well, and it is going to go on Keely Mullins. Mullins will pick up her first. Second foul in the quarter on Livingston, so Smith County to play the ball in on the end line. Spivey, lob in the lane to Collins. Her jumper inside, bouncing good. Chloe Collins for the first field goal of the day, and Livingston wants a full timeout. They'll take it with 7:06 to play in the first quarter as Smith County has come out early and lead it 4-0 here in Clark Range. We'll be back to Clark Range right after this. Mullins to play the ball in on the end line for Livingston. Smith County getting the steal and getting the bucket to take a 4-0 lead. As they were back out of the full court pressure. Now we'll jump back into it. The inbound goes to Carwile. Back to Mullins. Mullins now to Poston. Ball knocked away, but goes right to Carwile. Carwile quickly in the front court. At the free throw line, ball knocked away. Butler makes the catch at a crowd and puts it up and scores it. Ellie Butler with the finish in the paint on a scramble play, able to score the first two of the game for Livingston. Spivey in the front court. Spivey picks up the dribble. Right side now to Jones. Jones dribbling out with the left hand. Back to Spivey. Spivey long skip to Dickerson. Dickerson inside in the crowd will get the ball down low to Enoch. Her layup's good. Will it count? I think it will, and Mullins may have just picked up number 2. No, it's going to go on Jenkins. They won't count it. Chloe Jenkins picks up her second, team's third here in the first quarter. Spivey will play the ball in up top to Enoch. Her top of the key three's an air ball. Spivey will save it to Collins. Layup good. Marissa Spivey sticking with it to save it to Chloe Collins. Collins has all 6 of the Owls' points, and they lead it 6-2. Carwile in the front court. Back to Mullins up top. Mullins will drive. Keeley to the rim. Layup right side. Good. Keeley Mullins. Mullins with the finish for the Lady Wildcats to score her first 2. As Jones now will bring it front court. Jones across the timeline to Spivey on the right wing. Lob inside to Enoch. Her fall away on the baseline. Banking no good. Rebound to Butler for Livingston. Through the hands of Jenkins, but she's able to save it to Poston. Poston now to Butler. Butler quickly in the front court to Mullins. Left side 3 by Keeley is money. Keeley Mullins with 5 straight. Puts Livingston in front by 1, 7-6. Jones in the front court. Jones, little hesitation dribble in the corner. Collins, her 3 outside to answer is no good. Poston with the rebound for Livingston to Butler. Butler going to drive on Dickerson. Spins in the lane. Jumper in front is bouncing no good. Collins will tap the rebound. Will knock Carwile to the floor. And Collins will pick up the foul for Smith County, I believe. It will go on Chloe Collins, picking up her first foul in the game on Smith County. Coming with 5:26 to play in the first quarter. As Cora Copeland going to come in for Livingston, she'll replace Chloe Jenkins. Poston to play the ball in, left side on the baseline. Goes right corner to Mullins. Her jumper for 2 is no good. Rebound Jones for Smith County. To Spivey running the floor on the left side. Spivey will skip it now to Dickerson. Can't get the 3 away with Mullins running at her. Dickerson picks up the dribble, and a push going to be called on Keeley Mullins, and that is number 2 on Keeley. 2 quick ones on Mullins as she picks up her second with 5:12 to play in the first quarter. And Mila Daly quickly off the Livingston bench coming in to replace Mullins, who'll sit down with the 2 fouls. So Livingston to play the ball in, rather Smith County to play the ball in on the baseline. Jones with it. Back to Spivey. Spivey will drive. Back to Jones. In the corner now, Dickerson. Her 3 is bouncing no good. Rebound on the floor. Daly had it for a moment. Now gets control of it. Now in the crowd. And now they're going to call a foul on Smith County. It'll go on number 21. That is Emery Jones picking up her first. Second foul in the quarter on the Lady Owls. And Daly to play the ball in on the inline. Goes inbounds to Carwile. Back to Daly against the pressure by Smith County. Daly picks up the dribble, needs help. Pass knocked away by Spivey and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Livingston as they'll play it in on the inline with Daly stepping out to throw in. Daly gets it back from Butler. Out of Carwile. Carwile in the front court. Poston had it deflected, but able to make the catch. Now to Butler. Butler down low, Copeland. Copeland reverse layup inside, no good. Rebound Poston back up, no good. But Emma will draw a foul from Smith County and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on number 14, Julia Dickerson, picking up her first. Team's third here in the first half. We'll put Emma Poston on the free throw line to shoot 2. First one rolling, no good. Poston will have a second chance. Steps back up there for the Lady Wildcats. Poston going to the line for Livingston, dribbling the basketball there, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Scores her first point of the day and extends the Livingston lead to 2 at 8-6. Jones now to bring it front court. Jones works it right side on the dribble. Jones lob on the back cut, knocked away by Butler, stolen away by Copeland. Then Copeland's going to be held and fouled by Spivey. Marissa Spivey will pick up her first. Team's fourth here in the first quarter. So for the next 4:27, Livingston's in the bonus. Inbounds goes to Carwile. Carwile to Daly against the pressure. Back to Carwile. Carwile back to Daly. Daly now dribbles across the timeline. Daly on the sideline going to be trapped, and it's knocked away by Dickerson. and out of bounds. Touch last by Smith County. It will stay with Livingston as they'll play it in right side front court. Butler goes inbounds to Copeland. Quickly down low to Daly. Layup good. Mila Daly. Daly gets free on the inbound. Scores her first two. Livingston out by 4 now at 10-6. Jones in the front court at the half court circle. Jones now to set the offense. Jones works it left side. On the wing, they go to Spivey. Spivey in the corner now to Collins. She'll take the three again. That one's bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Poston. Poston quickly in the front court. Livingston got a player shaken up. Poston now will hand off to Butler as Livingston with a player injured on the other end. I can't see who that is. It is down for Livingston Academy. As the Wildcats with an injury here with 3:45 to play in the first quarter, and Livingston leading a score of 10-6. See what happened on the play, but the Lady Wildcats with a player down. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Livingston in just a moment. Player shaking up on the play is Mally Carwile. She's up and able to walk off the floor unassisted as J.C. Garrett will come in replacing Carwile. As Garrett will check in with 3:45 to play in the first quarter. Be Livingston to play the ball in on the inline with Garrett stepping out to throw in. Plays it into Daly on the right block. Back to Garrett. Garrett up top, Poston. Poston now will hand off to Garrett. Garrett at the half-court stripe. Garrett, quick crossover to the left hand. J.C. in the corner now for the three ball by Livingston. Rims out by Copeland. Rebound Spivey. Spivey controlling for Smith County. Will bring it across the timeline. Spivey on the right side looks to drive, and what have we got? A foul called on Livingston. See much contact there, but they've got J.C. Garrett with her first. Team's fifth. So free throws here for Smith County as both teams already in the bonus. Marissa Spivey stepping to the free throw line for the Lady Owls with 3:23 to play here in the first quarter. Spivey going there with her team trailing by 4. Free throw by Spivey is good. First point of the game for Spivey. She's the first player to score other than Chloe Collins, as Smith County going to get a couple of new players onto the floor. Number 3, Daisy Claywell will check in. And number 33, Katie Bell McCarter will check in for Smith County. Dickerson and Collins will sit down. Second free throw by Spivey, no good, but she gets her own rebound. Right back to the rim, and she'll be fouled again. This one's going to go on J.C. Garrett again, picking up her second. Marissa Spivey going back to the free throw line as she hustled to that missed free throw, able to get to it. Then couldn't get the finish, but now we'll shoot 2 more free throws, and the first one is good. Spivey with her second point. For the Lady Owls, she'll shoot again here for Smith County. Puts this one on the way. That one's no good, but another offensive rebound for Smith County. That's Jones getting that one. Pass deflected by Garrett, but it gets to Enoch, and Enoch going to be called for steps. Turnover by Smith County. Will give it back to Livingston as they'll play it in the backcourt. Inbounds goes to Poston. Poston now to Garrett against the three-quarter court pressure, and did they throw it away? Yes, they did. Out of bounds off Livingston. Turnover by the Lady Wildcats. Will give it back to Smith County with 3:08 to play in the first quarter, with Livingston leading 10-8. Lady Wildcats, Keely Mullins on the bench with 2 personal fouls for Livingston, playing without Molly Jean Coleman. Broke a nose on Thursday in Chattanooga. She'll be out for an extended period of time. As up top, they get the ball to that new player in there, McCarter. McCarter now to Enoch driving. That's Jones driving. Copeland will tap the rebound to Daly. Daly with control for Livingston. This pressure causing some trouble for Livingston. Daly needs help. She'll find Poston. Poston in the front court going to be pushed and fouled by Smith County. And that is number 3, Daisy Claywell, picking up her first. Team's fifth, so 2 free throws here for Emma Poston. Poston, the line, shooting 2 for the Lady Wildcats with 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Poston stepping up there for Livingston, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Poston with her second point in the quarter. She'll shoot again for the Lady Wildcats. Steps back up there for Livingston. Puts this one on the way. Rattles and comes out. Rebound taken away by Spivey for Smith County. Spivey now across the timeline. Livingston settles into a half-court man-to-man. The Lady Wildcats lead is 3, 11-8, and Daly going to be called for the push out top. No, it's going to be an offensive foul on Smith County away from the ball. A moving screen going to be called on Katie Bell McCarter. So McCarter will pick up her first. Player control, so no free throws, and the inbounds goes to Garrett. Garrett against the 2-2-1 pressure. Ball knocked away and stolen. Stolen by Jones, and she knocked it free. Now there's a block by Daly inside. Offensive rebound to Jones. Her follow's no good. Rebound Poston. She's going to be pushed and fouled by Emery Jones. Mila Daly with the block inside defensively for Livingston. And Jones picking up the foul. That will be her second. This will put Emma Poston back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Poston, 2 of 4 from the line in the first quarter for Livingston. As she steps up there for the Lady Wildcats, dribbling the basketball there. Free throw by Poston is good. Poston with her third point of the game. She'll shoot again here for Livingston Academy. Stepping back up there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Poston makes them both that time. She's 4 of 6 from the line. Has 4 points in the game as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, with Livingston leading now 13-8. Enoch in the front court. Goes right side now to Dickerson. Back to Enoch. Lob in the lane. Tried to get to McCarter, but a push going to be called on Livingston. Foul on the Lady Wildcats going to go on Mila Daly. Daly will pick up her first. Free throws here for Aaron Enoch for Smith County, shooting 2 for the Lady Owls. Free throws on the way and good. Enoch with her first point of the game cuts the lead down to 4 at 13-9. Enoch to shoot a second free throw. Steps back up there. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Rebound inside to Smith County, though. They'll drop it off to Enoch. Enoch backing it back out. That rebound pulled there by Claywell. And the ball knocked away by Livingston and out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Wildcats as Jones going to sit down. Enoch going to sit down. Collins and Dickerson will check back in for Smith County. Lady Owls to play it in right side front court. They go inbound. Long skip pass to Collins in the left corner. Won't take the 3 this time. She's already missed 2 from that same spot. They'll skip it back to Spivey. She will take the 3. That one's short, no good. Copeland will tap the rebound. They say it goes off Smith County. Touch last by the Lady Owls as Livingston will play it in on the end line as they throw in to Garrett. Garrett in the front court to Poston. Poston, skip pass deflected, but gets to Garrett. Garrett now to Copeland in the corner. Copeland with the left-hand dribble, works it back up top now to Garrett. Garrett between the circles, goes back to Copeland on the right side. Copeland going to drive. Pulls up the elbow, jumper bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Claywell. Claywell into the front court for Smith County. Left side, good catch over there by Spivey. Driving the rim, shot blocked away by Copeland. Rebound taken away by Daly. Now to Poston. Poston quickly in the front court for Livingston. To Garrett on the baseline. Back to Butler. Right side 3 by Ellie is no good. Rebound tapped around inside, and Collins going to get to it for Smith County. Collins now to Claywell to bring it front court. Right side Spivey. Spivey on the baseline. Collins, jumper from 16, rims out. Butler and Copeland both go after the rebound, and it goes off Livingston and out of bounds as we're under a minute to play in the first quarter, and Smith County to play it in on the end line. Spivey stepping out to throw in, right side on the baseline. And she plays it in the lane. Collins, her jumper in front, no good. Butler will clear the rebound this time, and she's going to be hit and fouled by McCarter. Katie Bell McCarter will pick up her second. This will put Ellie Butler on the free throw line to shoot 2. As she goes there with 53 seconds to play in the first quarter. Butler stepping up there, trying to add to a 4-point Livingston lead as the junior to the free throw line. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Butler with her third point. McCarter going to sit down. Collins going to sit down. Jones and Enoch coming back in. So a little smaller now is Smith County. Second free throw by Butler, good again to extend the lead to 6 at 15-9. Jones in the front court for Lady Owl. Jones will drive, gets inside, pulls up in front. Jumper no good. Butler with the rebound, coming out there on the run. Butler to Garrett running the floor. JC to the rim. Layup good. JC Garrett. Garrett running the floor. Butler found her. Garrett lays it up and in for her first two of the day. Quickly the other way. Jones, little scoop layup, no good. Rebound. Poston wanting to run again. Poston to Butler ahead of the field. Butler going to drive. Butler drops it off to Garrett. Garrett spins in the lane. Shot blocked away. Taken away by Smith County. Then Butler diving after it. Can't control it. Smith County will get control with 14 seconds to play in the quarter, as it'll be Spivey bringing it front court. 9 seconds showing on the clock. Spivey with the right-hand dribble drive. Cut off by Daly. Knocked away by Daly. And the Lady Owls will play it in right side front court with Spivey stepping up to throw in. Goes inbounds to Claywell. Back to Spivey, who'll drive. Her scoop layup no good. Butler with the rebound, and the quarter will come to an end right there. We're through one. It's Livingston Academy 17, Smith County 9. We'll check the scoring in this one in just a moment. I'll take a look at our Smith Septic scoring summary here after one quarter of play as Livingston leads Smith County 17-9 after one quarter. For the Lady Wildcats in the first quarter, they're being led by Keely Mullins. 5 points for Mullins, including the only three-pointer of the first quarter for Livingston. 4 points after one for Emma Poston on 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 4 points after one quarter by Ellie Butler on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points in the quarter for J.C. Garrett, 2 for Mila Daly to give them their total of 17. Livingston got the line 8 times. They made 6 of 8 from the free throw line. They made 1 3-point field goal. Scoring for Smith County, they're being led by Chloe Collins with 6 points. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points for Marissa Spivey on 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 point for Erin Enoch on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, Smith County went 5 of 8 from the free throw line. That's your Smith Septic scoring summary. Call Smith Septic before you have an issue with your septic system at 265-3575. Livingston with possession to start the second quarter. Garrett dribbling up top. Dangerous pass. Spivey will knock it away, but Jenkins will take it back. Jenkins to Copeland. Copeland will drive. Her jumper inside. Good. Cora Copeland. Copeland with the soft touch with the left hand to score the first 2 of the game for Cora and move Livingston in front by 10 at 19-9. Spivey in the front court for Smith County. Up top now to Jones. Jones goes left side to Claywell. In the corner to Dickerson. Dickerson will skip it now to Jones. Jones back up top to Claywell around the Jones screen. Drops it in the corner now to Spivey. Spivey kicks it in the left corner for Dickerson's 3, which is good. No, that's Enoch. Enoch knocks down the triple for the Lady Owls. Their first 3 and 4 points now for Enoch, and now a travel going to be called on Carlisle in the backcourt for Livingston. The turnover going to give it back to Smith County as Smith County's cut the lead to 7 on that 3. We've played just over a minute here in the second quarter. Inbounds goes to Dickerson, rather to Jones. Jones will drive, layup. Will they give her a continuation? I don't think they should. Foul on Livingston going to go on J.C. Garrett. She'll pick up her first in the second quarter for Livingston. Garrett going to have to come out for the Lady Wildcats as Emma Poston going to come in replacing J.C., who's played well in this game for Livingston. Copeland going to sit down. Ellie Butler will come in replacing her. It'll be Spivey to throw in on the baseline. Goes down low, ball knocked away and stolen by Butler. Butler in the front court for Livingston. Butler pulls up the free throw line. Jumper's no good. Long rebound, Spivey. Spivey controlling for the Lady Owls. Quickly in the front court. Oh, good look. Pass a little low, though, but Enoch able to save it from getting out of bounds. Enoch will drive, pulls up inside. Mullins just picked up number 3. Keely Mullins picks up her 3rd for the Lady Wildcats. Second foul in the quarter. This will put Erin Enoch on the free throw line to shoot 2 for Smith County. Free throw by Enoch is no good. So Mullins going to have to sit down again as Mila Daly will come in replacing Keely. Enoch to shoot a second free throw, stepping back up there for Smith County. Free throw's on the way and good. Enoch makes 1 out of 2. She's got all 4 of their points in the quarter. And Smith County's cut the lead down to 6 at 19-13. But there's a push in the backcourt on Dickerson. Julia Dickerson will pick up her second. First foul in the second quarter on Smith County. So Livingston will play it in the backcourt with Daly stepping out to throw in. Dickerson going to leave for Smith County. Chloe Collins will come back in replacing her. Daly looking for someone to break open, and it's stolen away. Taken away by Jones. Now controlling Enoch out top. Enoch on the right wing. Dribbling there for the Lady Owls. Enoch dribbles to the baseline. Goes inside Collins. Collins jumper inside, no good. Jenkins taps the rebound. Gain control of it. It's going to be Poston. Poston coming out there for Livingston. Poston in the front court for Lady Wildcats. Will hand off to Daly. Daly dribbling on the right wing. Daly now in the paint. Kicks it out to Poston. Poston will drive. Finds Jenkins over on the far side. Jenkins floater at the line, at the free throw line. Blocked away and taken out of there by Enoch. Enoch now to Claywell to bring it front court. Claywell across the timeline to Jones. Jones to Collins on the right block. Collins, little jump hook inside, no good. Butler with the rebound. Now to Poston. Poston going to slow it down and set the offense for Livingston as Poston will bring it across the timeline. Poston works at front court. And something on the floor there that Poston's pointed out. They'll take care of that. Like a knee brace that someone had lost there. Butler to throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Plays it into Poston. Poston dribbling with the right hand. Emma backs it back out. Now we'll work it left side. Jenkins. Jenkins back to Poston at the half-court circle. Poston now to call the offensive set. Lady Wildcats leading 19-13 with 5:20 to play in the first quarter. And there's a foul up top on Claywell. Macy Claywell picks up her second. Team second here in the second quarter. Livingston's been called for 2 in the quarter as well as Butler will step out to throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Goes inbounds Poston. Poston there at the half-court stripe. Livingston their second game of the day. They beat the host team Clark Range 52-43 to start the day here in Clark Range. Poston around the Jenkins screen. Back to Jenkins on the pick and pop. Jenkins now to Butler. Top of the key three is no good. Rebound taken away by Collins. Butler knocked down by Spivey, but no call coming. Claywell in the front court for Smith County to Enoch. Enoch cut off on the baseline. Ball knocked away by Carwile and out of bounds off Carwile. Touch last by Livingston. It will stay with Smith County on the end line. Spivey stepping out to throw in. Right side on the baseline. Plays it in to Jones. Jones now to Claywell. To Spivey stepping inbound. Spivey will drive. Gets underneath. Layup good. Marissa Spivey. Spivey to the rim to lay it up and in for her first field goal. She's got 4 points. Smith County has started the quarter on a 6-2 run. Butler in the lane. Her jumper in front. Banking no good. Rebound Poston back up no good. But a foul going to be called on Smith County. And Emma Poston will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Wildcats. Going to go on number 21. That's Emery Jones. And we've got her with 3. Jones picks up her third with 4:32 to play in the second quarter. Poston back to the line to shoot 2 for Livingston. The first one's good. Emma Poston with her first point of the quarter. She's got 5 in the game. Ties Keely Mullins to lead Livingston. Chloe Collins leads all scorers with 6. Claywell going to sit down as McCarter will come in replacing her. Second free throw from Poston. That one bounces good again. Hit the front of the rim, kicked over and dropped through for the 6th point of the game for Emma Poston. Jones in the front court will cross to the left hand. Jones now to Enoch. Enoch gets inside and draws a foul on Livingston. Let's see who they've got. Poston and Jenkins were both there. Let's see who they call it on. It's going to go on Chloe Jenkins. Jenkins will pick up her third. So foul trouble began to be an issue for both teams as Aaron Enoch, the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one's good. Enoch, 5 in the quarter. She's got 6 in the game. Can become the leading scorer in the game if she makes this free throw here, as they're going to back everyone off the free throw line here. Probably setting up a half-court trap onto this. Second free throw by Enoch. Good again to make them both. She does lead all scorers with 7. As the inbounds goes to Poston, they're just going to drop back in the half-court defense. Poston across the timeline for Livingston. Poston, top of the key. Dribbles to the elbow. Hands off Butler. Butler, left side, Daly. Mila's three. Bang! Mila Daly with a big-time triple for the Lady Wildcats. She's got 5, and Livingston's lead is 7. There's a steal by Carwile to Butler. Butler will chase it down in the corner. Butler saves it to Poston. Poston, now to Copeland. Copeland takes a deep three on the left side. That one rims no good. Daly with an offensive rebound. Right back to the rim. Layup good. Mila Daly. Daly, 5 in the quarter. She's got 7 in the game. Back-to-back trips, has back-to-back Daly buckets. And Livingston leads by 9, 26-17. Jones in the front court for Smith County. Jones goes left side to Spivey. Spivey back to Jones out top. Jones back to Spivey. Spivey back to Jones as we're just over halfway through this second quarter. Spivey back to Jones on the right wing. Her three in the air is bouncing no good. Rebound tapped by Copeland. She'll tap it to Carwile. Good job by Copeland battling a couple of Smith County Lady Owls. Poston in the front court for Livingston. Poston dribbling there at the half-court circle as we move under 3 minutes to play in the first half with Livingston leading 26-17. Poston hands off to Butler. Ellie to the rim. Scoop layup good. Ellie Butler. Butler 2 in the quarter. She's got 6 in the game. Livingston has their biggest lead at 11. It's 28-17. Jones in the front court to Spivey. Spivey dribbling with the right hand. Works around the screen up top. She gets an open look at a three. That one's bouncing no good. Copeland with the rebound for Livingston. Now to Poston. Poston quickly in the front court. Backs it out to Copeland. Copeland. Hands off now to Poston. Poston now dribbling at the half-court stripe to set the offense for the Lady Wildcats. Poston working to the elbow, backs it back out, picks up the dribble, now to Daly. Daly going to drive, spins to the baseline. Daly gets inside, lays it up and in. Oh, baby! Mila Daly has come to play against Smith County. She's got a chance at an old-fashioned three. Is the foul going to go on Daisy Claywell, picking up her third. Team's 4th in the quarter, and Mila Daly has a chance at a three-point play. Daly with 7 in the quarter. She's got 9 in the game, a chance to be the first Lady Wildcat to go into double figures. Daly, free throw in the air is no good. Long rebound. Daly almost tied up Spivey, but Spivey comes away with it. Spivey in the front court now for Smith County. Spivey has it knocked away by Poston, and a push going to be called on Daly. Mila Daly picks up her second. Team's 4th here in the quarter. So for the next 2:05, both teams will be in the bonus as Smith County to play it in, right side on the baseline. Lady Owls play it. Tried to hit Collins. Poston knocked it away and saved there by Livingston as Carwile tried to get to it, and they'll save it. Poston forcing that turnover for Livingston as Daly to throw in for the Lady Wildcats to Poston. Livingston's had to play much of this first half without Keely Mullins, who's battled foul trouble throughout the entire first half as Poston brings it front court, and now a whistle away from the ball, and a hold going to be called on Mally Carwile. Carwile will pick up her first, team's 5th, so free throws here for Smith County as they've got number 24, Haley Overstreet, into the ball game for the first time. It was a moving screen, so no free throws on the player control. Jones to Collins, way out in three-point range. Livingston doesn't mind pulling the 6-foot-plus Collins out of the lane. Collins on the right wing, and an offensive foul going to be called. It's going to go on number 11, Aaron Enoch, called for the offensive foul. Team's 5th, but again, same situation as on the other end. Player control, so no free throws for Livingston as Daly to step out to throw in with 1:40 to play in the first half as the inbounds goes to Poston. Poston now to bring it across the timeline for Livingston. Poston dribbling top of the key, goes left side Daly. Daly in the paint, pass knocked away. Daly tries to recover. They'll dive on the floor, and they'll tie it up, and the arrow is going to give it to Smith County. Smith County will play it in on the end line as it'll be Spivey stepping out to throw in. Before she does, though, Smith County going to get Dickerson back in. Overstreet going to sit down for the Lady Owls as Spivey to throw in. Plays it in to Jones as we approach a minute to play in the first half. Livingston a good second quarter. They lead it 30-17. They've outscored Smith County 13-8 in the quarter. Underneath, reverse layup, no good by Enoch. Rebound taken away by Poston. Poston in the front court for Livingston to Butler on the right side to Poston. Daly will drive back to Poston up top. Emma thought about the three, doesn't take it. Backs it back out to reset. Enoch jumping out to guard Poston closely as we move under a minute to play in the half. Poston left side Butler. Butler down low. Daly posting up. Daly hands off to Butler. Gets in the lane. Jumper's no good. But Ellie will go to the line to shoot two as the foul's going to go on Marissa Spivey, picking up her second. And Butler to the line for Livingston. And she'll go there where she's 2 of 2 today. Butler, first of 2 on the way, is no good. Rims out. She'll shoot a second free throw. J.C. Collins going to come in for Livingston. She'll come in replacing Mila Daly. Overstreet returns for Smith County. She'll replace Spivey. Second free throw coming up from Butler as she tries to add to this 13-point lead. Second free throw by Ellie rolls home. She's got 3 in the quarter, 7 in the game as Jones to bring it front court for Smith County. Jones goes right side now to Claywell back in there. Back to Jones. Claywell on the right wing. Back to Jones on the left side. Claywell between the circles. 35 seconds to play in the half. Left corner now to Dickerson. Dickerson back to Jones. Jones back to Dickerson on the left side. They'll skip it now to Claywell. Her three's no good. Rebound Butler for Livingston. Butler now will drop it off to Poston to bring it front court. Poston going to slow it down and hold for the last shot of the half for the Lady Wildcats. Poston across the timeline, dribbling there with the left hand, will cross it over, spins back to the right hand. Claywell guarding her very closely, and they're going to get the 5-second count. 5-second turnover by Smith County's Daisy Claywell. For the Lady Owls, we'll get the basketball back for them with 8 seconds to play in the half. A chance for a final shot here for Smith County. Livingston has a 14-point lead, 31-17. As Smith County to play it in, they have to go the length of the floor. Inbounds Jones. Jones now to Spivey in the front court. Spivey going to drive, gets inside all the way to the rim. Layup good. Marissa Spivey to close out the half. So Spivey with a driving finish to end the second quarter, and we're at halftime. At halftime, it's Livingston Academy 31, Smith County 19. We'll come back and check the scoring in this one in just a little bit. Time now for our Smith Septic scoring summary. Call Smith Septic before you have an issue with your septic system, 265-3575. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Lady Wildcats in the first half. Big first half for Mila Daly. 9 points at halftime for Daly as she went 0 of 1 from the free throw line, made one three-point field goal. 7 points in the first half for Ellie Butler. Butler was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 points at halftime for Emma Poston. She was 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. Keely Mullins with 5 points. She made one three-point field goal. Didn't play very much, though, in the first half due to foul trouble against Keely. 2 points in the first half for Cora Copeland. 2 at halftime for J.C. Garrett to give Livingston their total of 31. As a team, Livingston went 9 of 13 from the free throw line. They made two three-point field goals in the first half of play. For Smith County, they're being led by Aaron Enoch. 7 points in the first half for Enoch, including 4 of 6 from the free throw line. She made one three-point field goal. 6 points in the first half for Marissa Spivey. She was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 points at halftime for Chloe Collins. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Smith County went 8 of 12 from the free throw line. They made one three-point field goal in the first half of play. That's our Smith Septic scoring summary. Call Smith Septic before you have an issue with your septic system at 265-3575. Let's thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Label, Highway Tire, compliments of a Wildcat fan, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Smith Septic Service, Farm Bureau Insurance, People's Bank and Trust Company, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture, Jerry's IGA, Gary Maxwell Insurance, First Church of Livingston, Livingston Regional Hospital, Livingston Family Healthcare, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, and R&M Family Pharmacy, our sponsors here on Overton Events. Basketball belongs to Livingston. To start the third quarter is Poston to play it in for the Lady Wildcats. Poston pass deflected right back out of bounds by Jones. For Livingston, it is Poston, Butler, Daly, Jenkins, and Mullins for the Lady Wildcats. Poston, no, it's going to be Butler stepping out to throw in now for Livingston. Is Ellie to play it in for the Lady Wildcats. Goes inbounds to Daly. Daly dribbling there at the half-court circle. Now to Poston on the right side. Poston with the right-hand dribble will cross it over. Poston looks to drive, works her way inside, backs it back out now to Mullins. Mullins in the corner, Daly. Daly swings it back to Mullins. Mullins back to Daly on the right side. Daly will drive to the high post. Try to go back to Poston. Ball knocked away by Jones, but Poston keeps control. Poston left side now to Daly. Daly looks to a cutter. Now we'll hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbling back to the half-court circle to Butler at the free throw line. Ellie's jumper there is good. Patient offense right there by the Lady Wildcats as Jenkins finds Butler open in the paint just a step inside the free throw line to score her 9th point of the game. Smith County in the front court. Lady Owls will drive. Shot blocked inside by Poston, but it's batted back out to Jones. Dickerson goes inside to Enoch. Enoch triple teamed inside. She'll kick it out to Spivey for the three, and Spivey knocks it down. Marissa Spivey with her first three-point field goal. She's got 9. Smith County cuts it back to 11 at 33-22. Poston in the front court now for Livingston. Poston will cross to the left hand. Up top, Mullins. Mullins double teamed outside, will dribble away from it. Mullins now hands off to Jenkins. Down low, Daly's open. Inside layup, good. Mila Daly jumping up and down, calling for the ball inside. Daly into double figures. First player for either team to go into double figures. Mila has 11 for the Lady Wildcats. Jones in the front court for Smith County. It's Jones, Dickerson, Enoch, Spivey, and Collins for the Lady Owls. Dickerson on the right side. Down low, Collins. They'll kick it out to Jones. Her three in the air is bouncing no good. Rebound tapped by Jenkins, controlled by Butler, wanting to run. Butler has it knocked away by Jones. She'll dive on the floor trying to save it, and will save it to Poston. Poston now to bring it up court for the Lady Wildcats. Poston across the timeline, dribbling on the right side. Looks to drive, backs it back out now to Jenkins. Jenkins goes to Daly on the left side. Now to Mullins. Mullins to reset for Livingston. 5:45 to play in the third as Mullins works it between the circles. Mullins will drive, gets inside, finds Daly, left corner three, partially blocked. Rebound Collins for Smith County. Now to Jones. Jones long pass ahead, and Mullins has picked up number 4. Keely Mullins, exasperation on her face as she picks up her 4th foul. with 5:32 to play in the third quarter. First foul in the quarter on Livingston. So it'll be Mally Carwile checking back in to replace Mullins. And a tough game for Keeley due to the foul situation as Spivey to throw in. Spivey lob to Collins on the left side. Now to Dickerson. Her three in the air is no good. Rebound inside to Enoch. Blocked by Butler, and Butler clears it away to Carwile. Carwile into the front court on the dribble to Butler. Butler, quick move to the baseline. Ellie's jumper's no good, but she'll draw a foul on Smith County. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul going to go number 14. That is Julia Dickerson picking up her third. Team's first in the second half, but this will put Ellie Butler on the free throw line to shoot two. Butler going there with 5:18 to play in the third. Free throw's good by Butler. Butler 3 in the quarter. She's got 10 in the game. Ellie will shoot a second free throw. Stepping back up there, dribbling the basketball there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Butler into double figures. She's got 11 now for the Lady Wildcats to tie Daly to lead all scores. Smith County doesn't have anyone in double figures. They're being led by Marissa Spivey with 9. Spivey in the front court as we approach 5 minutes to play in the third. Spivey will dribble around the screen with the left hand, gets inside, goes in the corner to Dickerson. Her three in the air is no good. Rebound tapped up. Smith County will save it. It's loose inside, and Carwile and Dickerson going to tie it up, and the arrow will keep it with Smith County. Lady Owls will play it on the inline with Spivey stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds to Collins up top. She'll take the three top the key. That one's short, no good. And on the rebound, Daly going to be fouled by Jones. Emery Jones will pick up her fourth we have her with. Jones picks up 4, team second. Here in the third quarter is Poston to bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Poston across the timeline. Poston goes to Daly. Daly kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins will drive, gets inside all the way to the rim. Layup good, Chloe Jenkins. Jenkins taking it strong to the rack, scores her first two. Livingston out by 17, now 39-22. Spivey brings it front court, right side to Dickerson. Dickerson high post Jones. Jones back to Spivey. Spivey swings it left side now to Enoch. Enoch dribbling up top, looks to drive. Poston knocked it away, but Enoch kept the dribble alive. She'll force up a jumper and miss it badly, and it'll be Livingston to play the ball in on the inline. Before they do, though, J.C. Garrett going to check in for the Lady Wildcats. She'll replace Emma Poston. Jones going to sit down for Smith County. Coming back in to replace her will be Haley Overstreet. Garrett to bring it front court as Smith County goes to that half-court trap. They go to Daly across the timeline. Daly trapped in the corner, but able to get to Garrett. We're halfway through the second quarter. Carwile on the left side. Livingston leading 39 through the third quarter. Livingston leading 39-22. Daly, the corner three is good. Mila Daly. Mila Daly, 5 in the quarter. She's got 14 in the game. The Livingston lead is 20, 42-22. Spivey in the front court. Spivey goes in the left corner. Well, the Lady Owls can't see who that is. Dickerson to Spivey cutting inside. That must be Enoch. Her jumper in the air rim's no good. It was Enoch. Rebound pulled away inside by Carwile. Carwile now to Garrett. Garrett will bring it across the timeline. Garrett has it knocked away. It went off the knee of Dickerson. Bounced off Daly. Right back to Dickerson. Her driving layup good. Julia Dickerson. Dickerson lays it up and in for her first two. Smith County cuts the lead back to 18, and they want a timeout with 3:16 to play in the third quarter. While they take a timeout, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Puckett's Furniture, Milton Rains and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, Farm Bureau Insurance, Smith's Septic Service, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Compliments of a Wildcat Fan, Highway Tire, Livingston Label, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, and E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, our sponsors here on Overton Events. Is Smith County taking the timeout. Livingston's Lady Wildcats taking an 18-point lead now, as they had taken as much as a 20-point lead, but Smith County has cut it back to 18, now 42-24. Livingston next will play the Lady Wildcats on Monday night in Knoxville in the Farragut tournament. They'll play at 6 on Monday night against Fulton up in that tournament. Livingston then will play on the road on Tuesday night in Lafayette against Macon County. Garrett, pass kicked away by Smith County. Girls game begins at 6, boys game at 7:30 on Tuesday night over in Lafayette. As it will be Livingston to keep possession. They'll play it in right in front of the scorer's table here in Clark Range. Inbounds goes to Garrett in the backcourt. Back to Butler stepping front court to Carwile. Carwile will drive, gets inside, finds Jenkins. Jenkins driving underneath, layup good. Chloe Jenkins. Oh, Chloe finding a little dribble drive game, able to score on her second dribble drive of the quarter. Lays it up and in for her 4th point. Spivey in the front court. Spivey, shot blocked by Jenkins. Jenkins will tap it. Daly will control it. Daly pulls it away from Spivey, now to Butler. Butler to Garrett running the floor, and they're going to call Garrett for steps. Pass wasn't exactly where she needed to make the catch to be able to put it on the floor, and the turnover will give it back to Smith County. But Livingston back out by 20, 44-24 as Claywell back in there will bring it front court. Dacey goes high post to Spivey. Spivey pass deflected and stolen by Butler. Quick hands by Ellie. Ellie in the front court for Livingston. Butler working it to the right wing. Will back it back out with the left-hand dribble. Now to the half-court stripe to set the offense. Butler to the free throw line. Left side to Carwile. She'll take the three. That one's no good. Kicks out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. Basketball going to go back to Smith County. They'll get Jones back in the ball game. She'll replace Marissa Spivey as the inbounds goes to Emery Jones. Jones now to bring it front court to the Lady Owls. Jones dribbling between the circles. Hands off now to Claywell. Claywell high post to number 24. That is Overstreet. Back to Jones to Claywell. Now Overstreet at the elbow. Back to Jones. Down low Collins posting up. Collins turns inside and scores inside. Chloe Collins, 2 in the quarter. She's got 8 in the game now for Smith County. Dangerous pass. Daly able to get to it. Left corner Butler. Butler fakes. Butler drives. Butler inside. Jumper no good. Butler got her own rebound back up no good. Butler taps it out to Garrett. Now to Carwile. Carwile back to Garrett to reset for Livingston. Garrett between the circles. Will dribble with the right hand. Garrett on the wing now to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Daly. Daly with the right hand dribble. Works to the half court circle. Daly spins back to the left hand. Daly works her way inside. Finds Butler breaking underneath, and Ellie's going to be held and fouled by Smith County. Foul going to go on number 14. That is Julia Dickerson picking up her 4th. So Emery Jones has 4 for Smith County. Julia Dickerson has 4 for Smith County. Daly and Butler going to sit down. Copeland and J.C. Collins will come back in for Livingston. Chloe Collins going to leave for Smith County. Katie Beth McCarter will come in replacing her. Inbounds to Jenkins. Jenkins picks up the dribble, tried to go inside to Carwile. Carwile will make the catch and then can't stay on her feet and falls out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back to Smith County as they'll play it down on the end line. Dickerson stepping out to throw in with 1:11 to play in the third quarter. Inbounds goes to Claywell. Claywell across the timeline, working on the left side. Claywell will drive, gets inside, drops it off McCarter. Her layup no good, but she's fouled by Livingston and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on the Lady Wildcats will go on Mally Carwile, picking up her second. Team's second here in the third quarter, but it will put Katie Bell McCarter on the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw by McCarter is good. Her first point of the game. Smith County now 9 of 13 from the free throw line. They'll shoot number 14 right here. This one's on the way. This one good again. So 10 of their 28 points coming from the free throw line, over a third of their points from the charity stripe. Inbounds to Collins. And Collins steps on the end line. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it back to Smith County as they'll play the ball in on the end line with Dickerson stepping out to throw in, and a 44-28 Livingston lead with a minute and a second to play in the third quarter. Lob in the lane to Overstreet. Her shot blocked by Copeland. They're going to call the foul on Cora Copeland. Copeland will pick up her first, team's third here in the third quarter, and this will put Haley Overstreet on the free throw line to shoot 2. Overstreet going there for the first time, looking for her first point of the game. How'd it go back to a minute 2? It was at a minute 1 when they threw it in. The free throw here by Overstreet is good. Now it's at a minute 2. I don't see how that worked out, but that's where we're at, is Overstreet to shoot a second free throw. Steps back up there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Haley Overstreet hits them both for Smith County. Jenkins, pass knocked away, but right to Garrett. Garrett double teamed in the backcourt and held and fouled by Smith County. And that is Julia Dickerson, and we've got her with 5. We'll have to wait and see. That is 5. She is fouled out. The scorer's trying to tell the timekeeper that she has fouled out. Julia Dickerson will foul out for Smith County. She'll leave with 2 points with 58 seconds to play in the third quarter. They think it means 5 free throws, but Julia Dickerson is fouled out. Dickerson will foul out for the Lady Owls. Aaron Enoch will come in replacing her. So could be the first of many to foul out in this game between these two teams. As Livingston to play the ball in. Smith County still in that full court pressure. They go inbounds to Carwile. Double teamed here on the sideline. Finds Jenkins in the backcourt. Jenkins dribbling against pressure. And now Jones, I think, will foul out for Smith County. We've got her with 5. And that's 5 on Emery Jones. That's 5 on Smith County in the quarter. So Jones is fouled out. She'll leave with no points. Fouling out with 53 seconds to play in the quarter. So in a span of 5 seconds in the third quarter, Smith County has 2 players foul out. Jenkins at the free throw line. The free throw is no good. She'll shoot a second, though. Trying to add to a 14-point Livingston lead. Smith County's cut it down to 14 at 44-30. Second free throw by Jenkins. That one's good. To extend it back to 15. Inbounds goes to Spivey. Spivey in the front court for Smith County. Spivey will drive, gets inside, floater down low, banking, no good. Rebound tapped by McCarter, but tapped out of bounds. Oh, they'll say it went off Livingston, I think. It will stay with Smith County. Lady Owls to play it in on the inline. Nobody else has 4 fouls in the game for either team as Enoch to throw in. On the left wing, to Claywell. Back to Enoch stepping in bounds. Enoch will drive, gets underneath, and as she goes, a foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul going to go on Cora Copeland. Copeland will pick up her second. Team's 4th here in the quarter, but it will be 2 shots for Aaron Enoch, and every foul after this one by Livingston will be free throws for Smith County. Smith County's already committed 5 fouls in the quarter, so Enoch to the free throw line. This one bounces, no good. Enoch, 7 points in the game. She's now 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Chance to cut it back to 14 here with 39 seconds to play in the quarter. Enoch shooting a second free throw. This one's on the way and good. So Enoch makes 1 out of 2. And Smith County cuts the lead down to 14. There's a steal by Spivey to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Smith County as Enoch touched it last. It'll go back to Livingston Academy. Jenkins to throw in on the inline with 33 seconds to play in the quarter. Inbounds goes to Collins. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbling against the pressure. Picks up the dribble. Long pass. Can Collins run it down? She can't. McCarter will get to it. McCarter now to Spivey. Spivey in the front court. Spivey dribbling on the right wing with 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Spivey looks to drive, and as she goes, a push going to be called on J.C. Collins. Collins will pick up her first. Team's 5th in the quarter, so free throws here for Marissa Spivey, looking to get them even closer. It was 12 at the end of the third quarter. Livingston extended it to as much as 20. It did in the quarter, but now Spivey cuts it back to 13 and a chance to get it back to where it was to start the quarter with 17 seconds to play in the third. Spivey to shoot again here for the Lady Owls. Stepping back up there. Puts this one on the way. Rims out. Rebound Copeland. Copeland controlling for Livingston. Copeland pass knocked away, stolen by Spivey. Spivey inside. Jumper's no good. Rebound to Claywell, and she's fouled by Copeland. And Cora Copeland will pick up her third. This will put Daisy Claywell on the free throw line for the first time. And she'll step up there with 9 seconds to play in the quarter. Claywell. Free throw. It is no good. Emma Poston ready to check back in for Livingston. She'll come in replacing J.C. Garrett. Claywell shooting one more. Again, trying to make it a 12-point game. Puts this one on the way. It's good. So Claywell makes 1 out of 2 to score her first point of the night. Jenkins goes inbounds to Poston. Poston double teamed in the backcourt. Poston in trouble, needs help. Finds Collins. Collins now with 2 seconds. Collins just going to have the quarter end right there, and we're through 3. After 3 complete, it is Livingston Academy 45, Smith County 33. We'll check the scoring this one in just a moment. Time now to take a look at our Smith Septic scoring summary after 3 quarters of play. Smith Septic Service. Call them for all your septic needs at 265-3575. Scoring the quarter in through 3 quarters for Livingston. Lady Wildcats being led by Mila Daly with 14. 11 points for Ellie Butler. 6 points for Emma Poston. 5 for Keely Mullins. 5 for Chloe Jenkins. 2 for Cora Copeland. 2 for J.C. Garrett to give Livingston their total of 45. And a 12-point lead, 45-33. That's your Smith Septic scoring summary as we start the 4th quarter with Livingston with possession with Poston. They're playing the point once again for Coach Leslie Riddle, and the push going to be called on Marissa Spivey. Just took both hands, extended them right into J.C. Garrett, and Spivey will pick up her first foul of the quarter against Smith County as Butler to throw it in. It's Ellie Butler, Emma Poston, Cora Copeland, Mila Daly, and Keely Mullins. Butler gets it back. Her jumper's no good. Block going to be called on Aaron Enoch. Enoch will pick up her second foul in the quarter on Smith County, but it will be 2 free throws here for Ellie Butler as she steps to the line with 11 points. Lady Wildcats dribbling the basketball there. Free throw by Butler is good. Ellie with 1 in the quarter. She's got 12 in the game. She'll shoot a second free throw. Stepping back up there for the Lady Wildcats, dribbling the basketball there. Second free toss. That one rolls good again. So Butler makes them both. She's got 13 now for Livingston as Spivey now to bring it front court for the Lady Owls. Left side they go to Dickerson. Dickerson back to Spivey up top. Spivey will drive, gets inside, ball knocked away. Spivey kept control though, and then as she spins to the rim, foul going to be called on Livingston. It will go on Emma Poston. Poston going to pick up her first foul in the quarter on Livingston, so no free throws here as she was fouled before the shot, so Spivey will play it on the inline. Spivey to throw in. Lob it out top to Enoch. Enoch has it knocked away by Poston, and Poston going to be called for the reach again. Grabbing the arm of Enoch as she tried to sweep through. Emma Poston will pick up her second, team second in the quarter. And Smith County to play the ball in, right side front court with the inbounds pass to Enoch. Enoch back to Spivey. Spivey with the left-hand dribble. In the corner they go now to Overstreet. Her three is an air ball. Enoch with the rebound, though, for the Lady Owls. Enoch has it knocked away. Goes down low. Ball stolen away by Daly, but she's out of bounds. Stepped right in front of McCarter to make the interception, but didn't realize how close she was to the end line. Stepped on the end line, and the turnover by Livingston will give it right back to Smith County as Spivey to play it in on the end line. Marissa Spivey to throw in the corner to Claywell. Claywell, left side Spivey. Spivey will drive, gets underneath, fall away in the lane, blocked by Daly, taken away by Copeland. Copeland with control for Livingston, needs help, dribbles away from McCarter, now to Daly. Daly now to Poston to bring it up court for Livingston. Poston across the timeline. Poston will drive, kicks it in the corner to Copeland. Cora will take the three. That one's no good. Rebound going to be gotten to by Overstreet for Smith County. Now to Spivey. Spivey in the front court for the Lady Owls. Spivey will drive, gets to the baseline, gets underneath, and draws the foul from Mila Daly. Daly will pick up her third in the quarter on Livingston. So free throws here for Marissa Spivey as she'll step up there for the Lady Owls. Spivey is 3 of 6 from the line in the game for Smith County, has 10 points to lead them. Free throw here is good to give her 11 to lead the Lady Owls. Mila Daly leads all scorers with 14. Also in double figures is Ellie Butler with 13. Second free throw from Spivey. This one's on the way. This one's good again. Spivey makes them both. She's got 12 now for Smith County, and they're back to within 12 at 47-35. Poston hands off to Butler. Butler now to Daly. In the corner, Copeland. Copeland with the right-hand dribble, back to Butler. Butler up top now to Mullins to set the offense. Mullins with the right-hand dribble. Mullins works it back up top. Now to Poston cutting inside. Poston. Spivey picks her up on the switch. Back to Butler. They look to double team Ellie. She goes back to Poston. Poston will fake, will drive. Poston gets inside, works her way to the rim, and draws a foul from Smith County. And Emma Poston will go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul going to go on Katie Bell McCarter, picking up her third. Team's third in the quarter, but free throws here for Emma Poston. Poston, first of 2 here, is rolling, no good. She'll have a second opportunity. Stepping back up there for the Lady Wildcats. Dribbling the basketball there. Second free throw on the way. That one rolls good. So she makes 1 out of 2 there. Has 7 points in the game, all from the free throw line for the sophomore. As Spivey brings it front court to Enoch on the baseline. Back to Spivey. Spivey can't get the 3 away with Poston running at her. Poston might have got a piece of that shot. Good rebound inside by McCarter, who lays it up and in. So Katie Bell McCarter with the finish for Smith County. She's got 2 in the quarter, 4 in the game. They've got it to 11. 5:53 to play in the fourth. Livingston Academy 48, Smith County 37. Back to Clark Range in just a moment. Timeout taken by Smith County. The Lady Owls have cut it to 11. 48-37. Livingston to play the ball in on the end line as Mullins stepping out to throw in. Mullins to play it in for the Lady Wildcats. Keeley goes inbounds to Poston. Man-to-man, full court pressure right now by Smith County. Knocked away by Spivey and out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Owls. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Again, Mullins to throw in the backcourt as she plays it into Daly. Daly back to Mullins. Mullins working the backcourt. They double team her over the top of it to Daly. Daly, left corner, Copeland. Copeland will drive, gets inside, and as she goes, she's going to be tripped and fouled by McCarter. Kaylee Bell McCarter will be called for the foul. We've got her with 4. Fourth foul in the quarter. They're saying maybe 5 as she's walking over here. I thought it was only 4. She thought it was 5, so she'll stay in there for Smith County. Poston goes inbounds to Mullins. Mullins now to Butler. And now they say it is 5. So somewhere I've missed one on McCarter because that's her 5th, they say. So she'll be the 3rd Lady Owl to foul out. She'll leave with 4 points, fouling out with 5:39 to play in the fourth quarter. Confusion here. That is only 4 fouls in the quarter. So Livingston will play the ball in on the end line. Poston to throw in. Lob to Mullins. Mullins made a good catch inside. Stumbles coming out there, but keeps control of it. Spins away from Enoch. Mullins gets inside. Jumper banking, no good. Copeland trying to keep it alive, but Claywell, good job coming out there with it. Claywell all the way to the other end. Jumper's no good, but a block going to be called on Emma Poston, and Poston will pick up her 3rd. Team's 4th, so every foul from now on is 2 free throws for both teams as Daisy Claywell going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. And she'll step up there with 5:24 to play in the fourth. Claywell to the line for Smith County. Dribbling the basketball there. Puts the first one on the way and knocks it down. So Claywell 1 in the quarter. She's got 2 in the game. Jenkins coming back in. She'll replace Copeland. Second free throw coming up from Claywell. And she'll step back up there. Puts this one on the way. It's no good, so it stays a double-digit game, but Spivey got the rebound. Then Daly took it away, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the Arrows going to keep it with Smith County. They've got a chance to get this to single digits with 5:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Spivey stepping out to throw in on the baseline. They'll line up 4 up near the half-court line, breaking towards Spivey. They find Collins up top. Her deep 3 outside is good. Chloe Collins, as Collins knocks down the 3. She's into double figures with 11. Cuts the lead down to 7 at 48-41, and Smith County wants a timeout. We'll be back to Clark Range in just a moment. Smith County's 3 by Collins cuts the lead down to 7. 48-41 with 5:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Mullins to throw in for Livingston. Mullins to play it in on the end line. Smith County staying in that man-to-man full court pressure. It's been hard to deal with in this second half. Daly, long pass over the head of Poston, but Jenkins will get to it for Livingston. Now hands off to Poston. Poston around the Daly screen. Right side to Mullins. Mullins with the left-hand dribble up top. Mullins now to Daly on the wing. Daly to Butler cutting inside. Butler made a catch in traffic, takes it up and draws a foul from Smith County. And Ellie Butler will go to the line to shoot 2. Is that foul inside going to go on number 22? They call it on 2. They don't have it 2. It's got to be 22. Marissa Spivey picking up the foul. Butler at the line. The free throw is no good. She'll have a second. We've got Spivey with 4. Team's 5th in the quarter. Butler to shoot a second here. This one's on the way. This one's good. So Ellie makes 1 out of 2. She's got 3 in the quarter, 14 in the game, as Spivey will bring it front court. Spivey across the timeline. Spivey now to set the offense. Livingston extends the lead back to 8 at 49-41. Collins back to Spivey. They'll swing it over to Overstreet. Back up top, Spivey. On the baseline, pass deflected by Butler, stolen by Daly. Daly now to Poston. Poston in the front court. To Jenkins running the floor. Back to Butler on the right wing. Long skip to Mullins up top. Mullins between the circles will dribble with the right hand. Mullins spins back to the left hand, picks up the dribble, goes to Poston. Poston will drive in the corner, Daly. Daly back to Mullins. Thought about the deep 3, doesn't take it. Mullins now picks up the dribble, needs help. Poston comes out and gets it from her up top. Spivey guarding Poston. Not close enough for the 5-second count to begin. Now she does get there. Poston will dribble. Now we'll pick up the dribble to stop the 5. Inside, ball knocked away from Mullins. She'll get it back, though. Mullins on the right wing. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Livingston leading 49-41. Mullins to the rim. Layup no good. Mullins taps the rebound, but Collins gets control of it. Collins now will hand off to Spivey to bring it front court. Spivey across the timeline will drive with the left hand. Spivey. Ball away inside. Good. Marissa Spivey, and it's down to 6. Spivey, 4 in the quarter. She's got 14 in the game. Daly goes inbounds to Mullins. Mullins now to Butler. Butler going to drive on Collins. Drops it off to Jenkins. Layup good, and she is fouled. Ellie Butler dropping a dime to Chloe Jenkins. Jenkins with a huge layup. Foul going to go on Chloe Collins, picking up her second. Jenkins with a chance at a 3-point play. The confidence of Ellie Butler dropping it off to Jenkins, running the floor, and Chloe's got a chance to finish a 3-point play here, and she does. So Jenkins, we've got her in double figures with 10 now for the Lady Wildcats. 52-43, the lead back to 9. The front court with it, Spivey. Spivey dribbling on the left wing, works to the free throw line. She'll drive, cut off inside. Collins, right corner 3 is no good. Long rebound, kicks to Poston with a chance to run. Poston in the front court for Livingston. Poston Backs it back out, tried to go to Daly. Ball knocked away by Smith County and out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Owls. It will stay with Livingston, and Butler will throw in the front court. Butler to play in right side. Lobs it to Jenkins in the corner to Butler, breaking down low. Ellie to the rim, layup no good, but she is fouled by Smith County and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Aaron Enoch, picking up her third. Ellie Butler back to the free throw line for 2 for the Lady Wildcats, as she'll step up there with 3:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Butler, free throws on the way and good. Ellie, 4 in the quarter. She's got 15 in the game. Now leads Livingston in scoring. Leads all scorers now with 15. She'll shoot a second free throw. Puts this one on the way. That one rims no good. Rebound on the floor to Overstreet. Then she's going to be held and fouled by Butler. Ellie Butler will pick up only her first. Team's 5th, though, in the fourth quarter. So we'll walk to the Smith County end, where the Lady Owls will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, as it's going to be Haley Overstreet stepping up to shoot 2. Overstreet going there, where she's 2 of 2 in the game. Overstreet. First of 2 on the way is good. 1 in the quarter, 3 in the game for Haley Overstreet. She'll shoot a second free throw here. Stepping back up there for the Lady Owls, dribbling the basketball there at the free throw line. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. She's made all 4 coming off the bench for Smith County, and they've cut it back to 8 at 53-45. Inbounds to Jenkins. Now to Daly breaking in the front court. We move under 3 minutes to play. To Mullins. Mullins in the corner, Jenkins. Jenkins holding the basketball there, dribbling with the left hand. Jenkins goes inside, tried to hit Butler. It's kicked away by Smith County. It will stay with Livingston on the kick ball. So it'll be Butler stepping out to throw in. Butler to play it in right side front court. Butler plays it into Poston. Poston trapped on the sideline, is pushed and fouled by Smith County. Foul on the Lady Owls, going to put Emma Poston back on the free throw line. It's going to go on Aaron Enoch, and we've got her with 4. So Emma Poston, the free throw line once again for Livingston. 7 points on the day for Poston. Free throw by Emma is good. 2 in the quarter, 8 in the game now for Poston, as she'll step back up there for the Lady Wildcats. All of those points coming from the free throw line. That one's good again by Emma Poston. She's made 3 in a row here in the fourth quarter. And the Lady Wildcats back out by 9, 55-46. Spivey in the front court. Spivey dribbling up top, works to the right wing. Spivey now with 2.5 to play. Spivey will drive, gets inside, and the foul going to be called on Mila Daly. Daly going to pick up her 4th. Second player for Livingston to pick up as many as 4, and this will put Marissa Spivey back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Smith County just keeps hanging around. They got down by as many as 20. Had a chance to go away, but they didn't. The free throw here by Spivey is no good. She'll shoot a second free throw, though, in the new rules, everything is 2 free throws unless it's after a made bucket. Spivey shooting again. This one's on the way. This one's no good again. Rebound tapped around, but Spivey will get to it. Spivey in the lane. Her jumper banking good. Marissa Spivey. Spivey 6 in the quarter. She's got 16 in the game now to lead all scorers. Inbounds to Jenkins. Jenkins tried to go back to Daly. Daly couldn't handle it, thrown behind her, and the turnover will give it back to Smith County. Enoch swings it over to Overstreet. Overstreet in the corner now to Spivey. That's Spivey with it now as she works it out top. Spivey dribbling top of the key. Works it to the right wing. Spivey now dribbling there. I think that's Collins in the corner over here for Smith County. Spotted for 3, and she'll have the pass go off the hands of Enoch. Enoch will get control of it on the baseline. Tries to back it back out. Knocked away by Livingston. It's out of bounds off Jenkins. Touched last by the Lady Wildcats. It's going to stay with Smith County in the front court with Collins to throw in an 8-point game, 55-47. Livingston in front, 1:53 to play in the fourth quarter. Inbounds goes to Claywell. Now to Spivey. Spivey dribbling up top, works around the screen. Spivey gets inside. Shot blocked by Jenkins. Taken out of the air by Poston. Poston leading the break for Livingston. Numbers here. Poston to Butler. Butler going to drive. Butler now will back it back out. Finds Daly. Daly fakes. Now Mullins, left wing 3 in the air. Bang! A dagger from Keely Mullins to knock down the triple and put Livingston in front by 11. 58-47. Spivey, her three to answer. Good. Oh, that's a big bucket right there by Marissa Spivey. She's got 9 in the quarter, 19 in the game, and cuts the lead back to 8 at 58-50 with 1:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by Smith County. Back to Clark Range in just a moment. The Livingston lead is 8, 58-50 coming back out of the timeout with 1:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats to play it in on the end line with Mullins stepping out to throw in. Mullins can't find anyone. Mullins needs help. Finally to Daly. Daly back to Mullins. Now Mullins to bring it across the timeline. Mullins works at front court. Mullins now will dribble it back out with the left hand. Livingston already in the double bonus as Mullins works around the Poston screen. We'll hand off now to Jenkins. Jenkins back out to Butler as we move under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. Butler tries to back it back out to Mullins as he's going to be pushed and fouled by Enoch, and Enoch will be the fourth player for Smith County to foul out. Enoch will foul out with 8 points. She'll leave with 57 seconds to play in the game. This will put Keely Mullins on the free throw line to shoot 2. Mullins stepping up there for Livingston, dribbling the basketball there at the free throw line. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Keely with 4 in the quarter, 9 in the game. She'll shoot a second free throw here. Mullins stepping back up there for the Lady Wildcats. Puts this one on the way, and it rolls good. So Mullins, after battling foul trouble all night, works her way into double figures with 10 for the Lady Wildcats. Spivey in the front court, 10-point lead, 60-50. Spivey inside, jumper's no good. Poston with the rebound for Livingston. Poston now into the front court for the Lady Wildcats. Poston works it on the wing as we're under 40 seconds to play. Poston now to Daly. Daly back to Poston. Poston going to be pushed and fouled by Spivey. And Spivey will pick up her 5th. That's a lot. That's 5 players that have fouled out for Smith County. Spivey will leave with 19 points. She'll foul out with 34 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. This will put Emma Poston back at the free throw line for Livingston to shoot 2. Poston, the first of 2, is good. Emma into double figures. She's got 4 in the quarter, 10 in the game, all coming from the free throw line. Smith County gets number 12, Anna Dallas, into the ballgame for the first time. Second free throw from Poston. That one bounces no good. Rebound taken away by Claywell. Claywell into the front court. Claywell looks to drive. Pass deflected away by Mullins. Mullins will save it to Poston. Poston in the front court for Livingston. Let's see if they foul again. They're not going to, and Livingston can just let the time run out. And the Lady Wildcats will come up here to Clark Range and have a good day, getting wins over Clark Range and Smith County, as Livingston will win this girls' matchup by a final score of 61-50 over the Lady Owls. The Lady Wildcats will move their record to 3-0 on the season as they close this one out here against Smith County. Time now for our Smith Septic scoring summary. Let's just go down the list here for Smith County. Smith Septic. Call them before you have an issue with your septic system. 265-3575 for Smith Septic. Daisy Claywell ends the game with 2 points for the Lady Owls. 8 points scored tonight by Erin Enoch. She fouled out with 57 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Julia Dickerson ends up with 2 points. She fouled out. 19 points for Marissa Spivey. She fouled out. 4 points for Haley Overstreet. Emery Jones fouled out without scoring. 11 points for Chloe Collins and 4 points for Katie Bell McCarter, who fouled out for the Lady Owls. So Smith County ends it with 50, and they have 5 people to foul out for the Lady Owls. Now for Livingston, Cora Copeland with 2 points for the Lady Wildcats. 10 points in the game for Emma Poston. Got all of those from the free throw line. Let's see, she went to the free throw line 14 times, made 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Keely Mullins ends the game with 10 points. She made 2 3-point field goals, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for Mullins. 2 points for J.C. Garrett. 10 points tonight for Chloe Jenkins. Jenkins went 2 of 3 from the free throw line for Livingston. 14 points tonight for Mila Daly. Daly 0 of 1 from the free throw line, made one 3-point field goal. Ellie Butler led Livingston scoring with 15 points as she got to the free throw line a lot tonight for Livingston. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 free throw attempts. Made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, made 9 of 12 from the free throw line did Butler, and ends up with 15 points on the night to lead Livingston. The Lady Wildcats go to 3-0 on the season as they beat Smith County by a final score of 61-50. We've got a little break now, as we'll take a little break, and we'll come back and we'll have the Livingston Academy boys taking on the Smith County boys in just a little bit here on Overton Events. Again, your girls final here. Livingston Academy 61, Smith County 50.